Hello everyone and welcome to a first look into the upcoming Heaven Burns Red, a brand new story-driven RPG experience brought to you by the legendary co-founder of Key Visual Arts, Jun Maeda, and Right Flyer Studios. Heaven Burns Red is his first completely new title in 15 years. He's the creative mind behind critically acclaimed visual novels such as Kanon, Air, Clanad, and Little Busters, but personally I know his works via anime such as Angel Beats and Charlotte. Everyone familiar with his writing can already expect their heartstrings to be pulled already, I'm sure. Before we get to the nitty-gritty, I would like to thank Heaven Burns Red for sponsoring this video. Anyone interested in the game can check out the link in the description or the pinned comment to pre-register and be all ready for the launch later this year. Now, let's talk HBR. The game takes place in a futuristic yet post-apocalyptic feeling alternate world. Earth used to be how we knew it, but one day mysterious meteorites started landing, and from them emerged these extraterrestrial beings referred to as the Cancer by humanity. They are hostile, unknown life forms that very quickly eradicated the vast majority of the population. In the present day, when the game begins, roughly only 8 million are still alive in the mainland of Japan. Before going completely extinct, humanity developed a brand new type of weapon to combat the Cancer known as Seraphim. You control Ruka Kayamori, a former rock star who is assigned to a brand new Seraph Squad 31A. Together with 5 other brand new recruits, you enter a military campus to become friends, train, and ultimately try to save all of humanity from extinction. The story is told from a visual novel style narrative and is fully voice acted and even has the sprites lip synced to the speech, which I always appreciate. Helps make the game just that much more immersive and alive. Parts of the visuals are handled by Stealthworks, who have worked on numerous anime and live-action works including Shin Godzilla. The game features a rich roster of vibrant personalities for its characters, and the roster is massive. In my short time with the game, I already encountered 7 full different Seraph squads, and one squad for reference has 6 members. That's already 42 unique characters that doesn't even include some important characters that are not in the squads. As I didn't get very far in the game, I mostly familiarized with Ruka's squad, but even the teasers alone were enough to get ideas of the characters and their personalities from the other squads, which helps keep you interested for later story chapters. Now let's talk about our main squad, because they will be the ones you will see the most. The main character, Ruka herself, is an energetic tomboy who easily gets along with everyone. Yuki is the diligent, smart person of the group, but also a master hacker, and her reactions are some of the funniest things in the story. And honestly, the comedy alone is actually fairly funny, and I say that as someone who tends not to even enjoy anime-style comedy. Then we have my favorite, aka Tsukasa. She is very refined and acts as the intelligence officer, but in reality, she is kind of a klutz. Karen seems like a normal gamer girl initially, but actually has a split personality that warps her into a crazed killer. Tama was referred to by the game as the token loli character jokingly, but in reality she's a designer baby who used to be the captain of an entire naval battleship.
タマってどう書くの？カタカナですけど。
And finally, we have Megumi, who is the Chunibyo personality of the group.
答えは西には天才サイキッカーやうちは天才サイキッカーの相川めぐみや
ひどくこそれは単にサイキック能力
それは単にサイキック能力の差だ自分はロッカー使えんやろ
Even early on, I already enjoyed seeing the characters interact and become friends, and after playing for roughly 6 hours, I already felt like I was a part of their world. Bonding and going through it all with your close squad friends and seeing their interactions had me feeling giddy during my time with the game. In addition to great characters, we also have fantastic aesthetics. The art is very modern and detailed, and it also includes a lot of CG art as well. The game also has great music, including an in-universe band called She Is Legend, made out of the 31A members for some added flair. All of the music is handled and composed by Jun Maeda himself, giving you a good quality guarantee.
まさか She Is Legend ってバンドにいなかったいた
Now let's talk how the gameplay works. It's actually pretty straightforward, meaning anyone can easily get into it. Remember earlier when I said a single Seraph squad has 6 members? Well, that perfectly translates into the battles too, as you will be controlling 6 cadets. The cadets are equipped with memorias that are basically different versions of them. These can be obtained via the recruit function in the game, and when you obtain a memoria of someone you didn't have before, you unlock them at the same time. Now regarding your party, the first 3 in the lineup will be your so-called frontline and the latter 3 the reserves. However, during battle, you can always freely swap between the positions as much as you want. In fact, it is very important to do so to get more out of your cadets or to protect the ones that have taken hits. The battles are turn-based, so you can take your time if you need to. Every turn, you have your frontliners attack the enemy in order. Both the enemy and you have a DP gauge in addition to your health bar. This blue bar is basically a shield that must be broken before HP can be damaged. Normal attacks tend to not be very impressive in damage, but this is where skills come in. All your cadets can be equipped by up to a handful of skills. Upgrading these skills also raises the limit on the number of skills available, and you consume SP to use them. Some SP is restored at the start of every turn. Skills can also do things besides damaging, including stunning enemies or healing your DP gauges. You also have the overdrive gauge that fills up as the battle goes on, and you can use it to boost your attack and restore a lot of SP instantly. And like I previously mentioned, your frontline and reserve can always be switched every turn as much as you like, which means you have access to more skills too. Your cadets also have different types that indicate their roles. I'm not going to go through everything here, but they include things like attackers, who are your main damage dealers, buffers who make your team stronger, or breakers that specialize in damage to the DP gauges. Characters gain EXP and level up from battles, but you can also give them EXP items to speed up the process. A lot of your battles will be done in the campus arena at the early stages of the game. Your free time in the story allows you to do plenty of battles here to train up. Another great feature they have is that after beating one battle, you can do a so-called power save mode for more runs that basically automatically runs battles for you in a way that preserves the battery of your device. How neat is that? Another game mode that is available after beating day 11 of chapter 1 is the Garden of Memories that allows you to replay certain story battles, and these give you a lot of resources and EXP. You spend life points to do these runs, which are replenished over time. There will also be plenty of other game modes available later to look forward to. This is just scratching the surface, as I only played the beta version of the game, so many things are still also subject to change, but I hope this served as a good introductory video for you guys about the game. Thank you once again to Heaven Burns Red for making this video possible, and if you liked what you just heard, I highly encourage you to pre-register for the game by clicking the link either in the description or the pinned comment. As a great bonus incentive, if the game gets enough pre-registrations, all the players will be given a free SS Memoria of Ruka. With that, if you enjoyed this first look into Heaven Burns Red, it would help me out if you pressed the like on this video and also consider subscribing to the channel, as we are ever so close to 100,000. Also, a big shout out to my patrons on the screen right now, and Sweat for being a big YouTube member tier. Thank you for watching this, and see ya on the next video.